Brandon, what kind of impact has the proliferation of video surveillance had on the demand for large-scale storage infrastructure, and what is Pivot3 doing to meet that market need?
Yeah, video surveillance, demand for video surveillance is at an all-time high right now. We're expecting the number of new IP cameras shipped next year to exceed 100 million cameras, certainly at an all-time high. And what we don't always see in that is that the mix of resolutions of those cameras are shifting to higher and higher resolution. So what used to be VGA, 720, 1080, now going to 3 megapixel, 5 megapixel, 10 megapixel is pretty common standard resolutions. All that's driving huge demand for storage right now. In fact, there was a study put out recently that showed that video surveillance is the largest big data application in the world by far. No other application generates more data annually than video surveillance. In fact, it's not even close. So, and that rate of new data generation is growing at something like 40 to 45% per year over the next 3 years. So huge demand for storage, and in addition to that, end users are typically retaining that video for longer and longer time. So what we have to look at is how do we help them capture, store, and protect that video that is now more and more important to them than ever before, because now they're starting to use that video for new reasons, new purposes, new things. So we help them by ensuring that not only is their data captured and stored, but it's protected against things like system downtime, against data loss that might result from hardware failures. These kind of things are much more important to end users than ever before, and this is where Pivot3 has really cut our teeth in the video surveillance world, and ensuring that we deliver the highest levels of resiliency, the highest levels of performance without big, expensive, high price tags.
What kind of challenges and opportunities does the safe city, smart city marketplace present for the video surveillance industry, considering now that you're also getting that proliferation of added video from the public safety sector with body cams and dash cams? So what do you look at that marketplace being?
Well, I think it is a challenge for video, but I also think it's a big opportunity. We've seen safe cities and smart city applications really start overseas, over in Europe and Asia, and really making their way back into the United States and North America in a pretty big way here in the last couple of years. And video surveillance tends to be at the front of that, really tends to be at the forefront. Video is the first thing that many people think about when we talk about safe cities and smart cities. But there are also all kinds of other applications, all kinds of other devices, all kinds of other sensors that are out there that are also generating data, just like those video surveillance cameras are. And so that presents, as I said, both an opportunity for video surveillance, also an added challenge, because now those same systems that we've historically used to run our video surveillance platforms and our physical security platforms are also being used to run our smart cities platforms, our smart buildings platforms, what we're calling smart campuses now, and all these various technologies. And they all have a similar need, and that is no tolerance for downtime or data loss, but all those applications tend to look a little bit different. So now when it comes to infrastructure and what we do, we help our customers think about how do you manage those different various applications, different various workloads that all have different looks and feels to them on one common infrastructure, while still ensuring the performance and the protection requirements that they need to each one of those applications individually. That's one of the areas that we've really helped out in the world of smart cities, helping video continue to proliferate, but also ensuring that these cities can take advantage of other technologies out there.
So in that vein, how has your technology roadmap evolved with that marketplace, and how do you expect to continue changing and moving forward with your strategy?
Yeah, so a couple of ways. One is with our core solutions, our traditional solutions, which are highly advanced, highly performant, highly efficient server and storage infrastructure solutions, hyper-converged infrastructure for video. We recently released what we call our large-scale video surveillance storage platform. In fact, it was an award winner here at the GSX show this week, and that is really designed to deliver that high level, extreme high levels of resiliency and performance at a much lower price point. We understand that while the need for storage and the need for infrastructure is increasing, budgets aren't necessarily increasing in the same fashion. So we look at how can we deliver that same level of enterprise capability at a lower price point. So we brought that platform out here just in the last couple of months. Going forward, what we're looking at is helping our customers in how do they take advantage of all that data that they're storing. We talked about videos generating huge amounts of data, massive amounts of data. Well, most of that just goes and sits there and doesn't do anything for 95% of the time. It doesn't really add a lot of value to us unless something bad happens. We want to help organizations action that data. So we're working very closely with a number of partners in the analytics and artificial intelligence world, in the broader IoT world, and looking to integrate some of those technologies directly into our platforms and our solutions so that we can more intelligently help our customers turn that data into some kind of actionable intelligence going forward.